First Stage is an equity theater for family audiences. We have a theater training program for young people ages 3 through 18 where we focus on teaching life skills through stage skills. So they're learning about the work of theater and what it takes to be an actor, but more importantly, they're learning about themselves, becoming more comfortable in their bodies, developing communication, collaboration, empathy, right? Really important things just to help them be better humans, I think.
A lot of what First Stage does is just sort of boosting children's voices and the voices of youth through theater and giving them a space in theater.
About First Stage, something that you wouldn't know until you've spent time here is being in the room and in the space with incredible performers and artists and designers, and being able to work with them, bounce ideas off of them, and get feedback is something that's very, very powerful about working at First Stage as a young performer, because there are all those people you can look up to and learn from in many different ways, many different fields.
Oh, lovely. I got a visitor.
My origin story with First Stage is kind of untraditional. I wasn't one of those really energetic kids whose, parents didn't know what to do with them, so they sent them into theater camp, right? I actually was like unbearably shy as a young person. I was a little bit of a shrinking violet, but I had a great imagination, and I was really sensitive as a kid, and I felt things very deeply. So my mom, who was an educator, said, why don't we enroll her in theater classes at 5 years old? I blossomed throughout the years, through the academy, through Young Company.
I joined First Stage when I was 6. I started with First Stage Summer Academy. I came for 1 week and then went every summer up until this point, and that's been 11 years now.
Your only hope for escape is the time machine.
My favorite story about when I first joined First Stage is that I went into class, and beginning of a First Stage day, we all take 3 breaths together. And I left that room in tears, and I got into my mom's car later in the day, and she's like, oh no, what's wrong, are you okay? And I was like, I found the place I'm meant to be. And that's my favorite story about when I joined First Stage. That's what it's like. That's what it's like every day.
Some of my friends that were in theater were like, you should check out First Stage. It's a super great thing. And it was exciting, it was fun. I immediately just felt so at home at First Stage. I've found my place. Like First Stage is a spot that I want to continually come back to, and I want to continue to be part of this community.
Angel, what skills do you think First Stage has provided you?
Communication. I feel like First Stage has really helped me build those skills as an actor and as a student, but also being able to engage with other people in a very empathetic and very honest and compassionate way. The people at First Stage are what make it First Stage, and that is your friends and your teachers and your mentors, and then being an older student, the younger people that you find yourself in a leadership role to them, and getting to sort of help them step into First Stage the way others helped you.
The skill I think I've gained the most from at working at First Stage is confidence in the rehearsal room, in a class. It's always an atmosphere where you are supported and everything's all right. So it makes it much easier to grow confidence in a space where everyone's kind to you, no matter what you do.
Working with young people and being able to witness their growth in confidence, in becoming a better version of themselves, a more confident version, and realizing that their voice matters in the rehearsal hall, in the classroom, and if they can translate that into the understanding that their voice matters in the world, it's an incredible gift.
If you're thinking about doing theater and you don't know whether it's right for you or not, I say, give it a try nonetheless. And no matter who you are or what your skill set is, there's a place for you in that team. There's a place for everyone.
To me, I feel like theater is such an intersection of so many things, of music and performance and literature and art and history, that you will find some extra bit in theater or in acting that sparks your interest. Give it a try out theater, see what works for you, and see where you can find yourself in theater.
Some people are born to be heroes, but that's not me. No.
Thanks for watching The Arts Page. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories of art in our community.